Good morning, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us, and thank you to all of the team members here from across city departments and especially all of BPS's departments as we are sharing some information and continuing to get ready for the start of school in just a few days. 4 months ago, our city suffered an unimaginable tragedy. We lost a beautiful little boy after he was hit by his school bus on the way home from kindergarten. Lenz Joseph was just 5 years old, full of joy, full of love, and he made everyone around him smile, from his neighbors, his classmates, his teachers, and of course, his beloved family. Lenz was supposed to grow up in Boston and graduate and live a full life and give back to the city. On behalf of the entire city, I want to express my profound and deep sadness and condolences as we continue to hold the Joseph family in our hearts and all those who loved and continue to love Lenz. There are no words that can capture the pain of losing a child. As a mom, I am devastated that this happened. And as mayor, I take seriously my responsibility and our collective charge to ensure that this never happens again. The City of Boston will do everything in our power to make sure that every child is safe in our city, and that every Boston family is confident that their children will be safe at school and on the way to and from school. We will do everything we can to make sure this never happens again. We're making real changes to improve our system, and we're going to ensure that the accountability mechanisms are in place to monitor them. That's why Superintendent Skipper and I asked Attorney Natasha Titwell, a former police officer and federal prosecutor, to lead an independent review of our school bus vendor, Transdev, for their safety policies and performance. I want to note that there is a separate review of the specific incident and events of April 28th led by the Suffolk County District Attorney, and that review is ongoing. However, our own review and our understanding of the facts as they have emerged make it clear that the driver involved on April 28th should not have been on the road that day. And we know this is important to the Joseph family and to all of our families, that the safety of all 20,000 of our bus riders in the Boston Public Schools is first and foremost, and that the systems, the procedures, and the accountability mechanisms are in place to ensure that every single driver is trained, credentialed, properly certified, and is ready to be on the road to protect the most precious cargo that there is. I want to thank Attorney Tidwell and her team for their diligent work over these past 3 months and share that today we are releasing this report to the public. The city and Boston Public Schools have reviewed the final report, and we will be adopting all of the report's recommendations to strengthen our system for the future. That means building on the work we've already done to increase our day-to-day oversight of the Transdev contract, including more paper audits and reviews of driver files and credentials at unannounced visits to the bus yards. It means holding Transdev accountable for ensuring that every driver has up-to-date credentials at all times. It means increasing the number of full-time school bus trainers by nearly 40%. To expand and accelerate training, that team has grown from 11 to 15 full-time trainers this summer, and we will be maintaining that higher level moving forward. We're also going to work with Transdev and our bus drivers union to consider safety reforms that need to be included in the bus driver contract. And we're going to hold Transdev accountable for executing on these recommendations as well. I want to thank the Boston City Council, represented here by the Education Committee Chair, Councilor Henry Santana, for holding a hearing on this report and on the information that has been shared later today. And I want to thank all those on this team who have worked so hard to understand what happened, to share and provide information so that this report could be thorough and who are putting in place the changes across our transportation system, but every part of our system, to ensure that Boston Public Schools is the best possible nurturing environment for each and every one of our students. I'm grateful for the partnership of our superintendent, for the leadership of our school committee chair, Chair Jerry Robinson, and all of our school committee members, and all of the leaders from BPS and from our city who are gathered here today. School starts a week from today. As students head back, we have thousands of families who are placing their trust in us. They're counting on us to help make sure their kids learn and grow and get exposed to every opportunity possible in this city. But most of all, they're counting on us to ensure that their children are safe. That is our highest charge and our most serious responsibility. So today, we honor Lenz's memory by reflecting on what's been learned and committing to action. I'm grateful to all of our colleagues here for their work to move us forward, and I know it is extremely important to the Joseph family that not only will there be justice done in this case, but that moving forward, this report is only the starting point for continued changes that will make our city and our students safer every day.